A reflection for Monday, February the 23rd. Did you know that the idea of holiness in the scripture is not about being untouchable, but being truthful, just, and merciful? In the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, which we read today, God says, "Be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy." And then he gets very practical. He says, don't steal, don't lie, don't exploit, don't nurse grudges against people. In other words, holiness shows up in how we treat people when no one is applauding. Now, Jesus pushes this idea even further in today's gospel from Matthew chapter 25. At the final judgment, he doesn't ask us about religious titles or spiritual language. He asks one question: how did you treat the vulnerable, the hungry, the stranger, the sick, the prisoner? And the shock is this: God identifies himself with this group of people. And that is why he says, "When I was hungry, you gave me food." So holiness is not withdrawal from the world. It's not the claim of being born again or the feeling of being saved, as some people tend to talk about. Rather, it is responsibility within the world itself. In other words, you don't love God in abstraction. Instead, you love God concretely in the person you are tempted to ignore or judge or dismiss. The final exams of faith is not belief alone, but love made visible. And that is uncomfortable because it means faith will always have consequences. Mother Teresa always said that holiness consisted in doing the will of God with a smile and accepting what he sends at all times. Works of love are works of holiness, and learning to love is learning to be holy. This is the meaning of Lent. May God bless you.